Feisty Mama, thank you so much, darling. Appreciate you. Let's get it started. Yes, I see you back. Stronger than ever. All the love. Welcome, Michelle. Thank you, love. Appreciate you. Welcome to the family.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. Ask me how we got here, 'cause you don't know how. You say we're taking on water, yeah, we're sinking now. You're looking all concerned, like we're gonna drown. But we both know how to swim, no worries, let's go for now. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. I drag you out your mind, and there are days I hate you, but baby, you're still mine. And then we have the best times, no matter what we do. And even when we don't, there's nobody I'd rather choose. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You
Who's
know
ready to
you
work a
have a
pearl?
good time wherever you're with me.
I'm on my last straw. I'm broken and I'm woken up. I'm done feeling your lies. I've had enough. I can't run your place in this faulty game. And all the words you speak mean nothing more to me. 'Cause let's start over now. Rewind. And I won't let you go. I need you by my side. Big brain, come along with me. Together with the truth you see. Got pearls and a laughter too. The search for facts is always new. In this place we keep it real. Classy vibes and joyful zeal. Join the journey, it's just begun. We shine brighter than the sun. Hit the light and share the vibe. Crush those pearls, let's take the ride. Come in here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. Spreading truth is what we do. So hit subscribe and join the crew. With every search we pave the way. Together we will save the day. With every laugh we lift our hearts. In the search we all take part. Thank you all for standing strong. Together we belong. Hit the light and share the vibe. Clutch those pearls, let's take the ride. Come in here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. With every laugh we lift our hearts. In the search we all take part. Thank you all for standing strong. Together we belong. Hit the light and share the vibe. Clutch those pearls, let's take the ride. Come in here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear.
The pearls were bound together through the storm and darkest weather. We search high, we search low, together everywhere we go. Justin's here and he's going live with the best fans by my side. We're a family, we hold strong. Together we can right the wrong. We clutch them pearls, we shine like stars. Searching wide, spreading love afar. Every stream, every heartfelt plea. We are one in this community. Daily grind, but we're not stopping. Pearls around the world just popping. With each view and every share, we send hope and show we care. We clutch them pearls, we shine like stars. Searching wide, spreading love afar. Every stream, every heartfelt plea. We are one in this community.
invite you, Mama. Thank you, Lovey.
Daily grind, but we're
Thank you
not
so much.
stopping.
Thank you,
Pearls
Lovey.
around the world just popping. With each view and every share, we send hope and show we care. We clutch them pearls, we shine like stars, searching wide, spreading love afar. Every stream, every heartfelt plea, we are one in this community. In the night or in the day, girls will light and lead the way. Justice heart and love support, together we will hold the fort. Lily grind, but we're not stopping. Pearls around the world just
Thank you,
popping. With each view and every share, we send hope and show we
Yes,
care.
Jenny, it has. Same day as Sebastian.
Click play and come along with me. Together with the truth you see. Got our pearls and our laughter too. The search for facts is always new. In this place we keep it real.
Keeping it real.
Classy vibes and joyful zeal. Join the journey, it's just begun. We shine brighter than the sun. Hit the like and share the vibe. Clutch those pearls, let's take the ride. Comments here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. Defending truth is what we do. So hit subscribe and join the crew. With every search we pave the way. Together we will save the day. Defending truth is what we do. So hit subscribe and join the crew.
Thanks, Callie.
With every search we pave the way. Together we will save the day. With every laugh we lift our hearts. In the search we all take part. Thank you all for standing strong. Together we belong. Hit the like and share the vibe. Clutch those pearls, let's take the ride. Comments here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. Hit the like and share the vibe. Clutch those pearls, let's take the ride. Comments here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear.
Well, hello, hello, hello. Good to see you all. Thank you all so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. Could have chosen to be anywhere on YouTube. You have a lot of options. Anywhere on the internet, anywhere in the world, and you chose to be right here. I know your time is very valuable, and I do appreciate you spending some time with me. Today is February 23rd, 2025. It is currently 7:49 p.m. at the East Coast of the United States. Good to see you all, my beautiful, beautiful pearls. Can't beat us off with a stick. Oh, Connie, good to see you, honey. Good to see you all. Got some things to talk about today. I was watching Mob Crew yesterday, and Just thinking about Edgar and KK's upcoming interview and how the person in that new clip came out trying to do the same things as before, in my opinion. We're going to get into that. I need to thank some of you first, though. You guys have been amazing. Be Great 88. Hey, honey, good to see you. Thank you so much. Aw, thank you so much for that. Very sweet. Thank you so very much, Be Great 88. So good to see you, my dear. Hope you are well, my friend. Happy Sunday to you and all of you here. Thank you again, Be Great. Feisty Mama, thank you so much, my dear. Really do appreciate that. If you received one of those pearl necklaces, give our Feisty a big thank you. Thank you so much, Feisty Mama. You are very generous. Thank you so much, my dear. Michelle, thank you so much for renewing your membership, my love. Really do appreciate you. May I say, pearls look amazing on you, darling. Thank you so very much, my love. And we got Holly. Hey, Holly, good to see you. Hope you are well. Thank you so much, my dear. And Feisty again, best hands down. Thank you so much, my love. Really do appreciate that. Thank you. Always a pleasure, my love. And we got Sped. Hey, girl, hey. Shout out to our Sebastian Wayne and Drake Rogers. Your infectious smile capture the hearts of the world. Wherever you are, please come home. We need you. Yes, yes. Your daddy is searching high and low, along with all of us. Not going to stop. Thank you so much, my beautiful Sped. So good to see you, my love. And we got Feisty Mama. Wow, Feisty Mama, thank you so very much. Going out. Good to see you. If you received one of those pearl necklaces, make sure you give our beautiful Feisty Mama a big thank you because you have been promoted.
You have been promoted. You are now one of my elite employees. Thank
Got a feeling love will give us what we lack.
This is an actual picture of me.
The world is waiting up. The world is waiting half a step beyond our door. And if it's not enough,
That is an actual picture of me. Thank you so much again, Feisty Mama. Very sweet of you. Really do appreciate you. And again, Feisty Mama. Wow. Thank you so very much. Best family, thank you for always being friendly. Although I don't chat a lot, I'm always here. Thank you, mods. You're the best. Thank you so much again, Feisty Mama. And the mods are amazing. I do agree. Thank you for giving them a shout out as well, dear Feisty Mama. Really do appreciate you. The Looking Glass. Hey, girl. Hey, 4 months. Thank you so much. Good evening to Justin and Remy. Well, good evening to you. Thank you so much for your support, my dear friend. Really do appreciate that. Happy Sunday to you. And Maria. Hey, Maria. Good to see you, love. Really do appreciate you. Thank you so much for that, Miss Maria. And thank you also for being a member here on the Pearl family. Thank you, love. And we got Cajun Juju. Hey, Cajun. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate you, my friend. Always a pleasure in seeing you, my dear. Hope you are well. Mini Panthers showing out, giving a pearl necklace. What are you doing, Mini Panthers? Thank you so much, my dear. If you received that, give our dear Mini Panthers big Thank you. Always a pleasure. My loves. Really do appreciate you. And there we got Gypsy. Thank you so much, my beautiful Gypsy. Hope you are feeling well. I am. Thank you so much. Let me tell you, have you guys ever slept so hard and so deep and you wake up and you're like, um, what year is it? That was me. That was me. And you feel like you can't totally wake up, like because you were such a deep sleep. That's been me today. I usually don't sleep more than 4, 5 hours. I'm usually a person that doesn't need a lot of sleep, but I was working really hard last night and just, I'm always if I'm always cleaning, always. And I guess I just zonked out. Thank you so much, sweet Gypsy. Really do appreciate you, my dear. Hope you are well too, my friend. CT, how you doing? Hey, Justin, which do you think will blow a gasket first? Mr. Edgar Athlete's foot or his truck? Ooh, oh, I would say Mr. Edgar, then his truck, and then Mr. Athlete's foot. Maybe in that order. I don't know. Thank you so much, my dear. Really do appreciate you, my friend. Good to see you. Thank you so much, CT. Oh my God, Ward, that is incredibly generous of you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my dear. Really do appreciate you, my dear. That is incredibly generous of you. If you received one of those, make sure you give our friend and yours, our beautiful War Damn Eagle, a big, big thank you. You've been promoted.
You have been promoted. You are now one of my elite employees. Thank
I've got a feeling love will give us what we lack. The world is waiting up. The world is waiting half a step beyond our door. Yeah. And if it's not enough, I wanna see the stuff the world has got.
There we go. Thank you so much, Ward. That is incredibly generous of you, my dear. Love your picture. By the way, there's nothing like a bald eagle. God bless our bald eagles out there. I was watching a documentary, I think in the 50s or the 60s, they were almost extinct, and now they're not. They're doing really good now. So that's amazing. Thank you so much, my dear. Really, really do appreciate you, my love. Always a pleasure seeing you, my friend. And we got Tina. Hey, Tina. Thank you so much, my dear. Really do appreciate you, my love. Hope you are well. And thank you for being a member here as well, beautiful Tina. Wendy coming in clutch, gifting a pearl necklace. How you doing, Wendy? It's fitting to say, how you doing when your name is Wendy as well. If you received that membership, make sure you give our beautiful Wendy a big, big thank you. Your Poochie's so cute. Oh, so cute. I love the dogs. Uh, thank you so much, my dear. And thank you for being a member on the channel. And we got Butter Biscuit. Hey, Butter. How are you, honey? Good to see you. Thank you so much, my friend. Hope you are well. Really do appreciate you. And we got Sandra. Hey, Sandra. 6 months. Wow. Thank you. You need sleep? Girl, you got to rest sometimes. You need to sleep. Rest your mind and rest your body. Do whatever it is that you need to get some sleep. Miss Sandra, thank you so much, my dear, for continuous months. And I hope you get some rest, my dear. Alley Cat coming in clutch at 7 months. Your body needed the rest. I guess it did. I guess it did. I didn't feel that tired though, so I was kind of shocked. I guess sometimes you don't feel tired and you really are tired once your body just is like, all right, you're going to rest. So thank you so much, Allie Cat. Really do appreciate you. And thank you for 7 months of being a member. That's amazing. Good to see you, honey. And we got Lady. I love. Hope you're doing good. I really do, Lady for Justice. Thank you so much for gifting a pearl necklace. If you received that, make sure you give Our Lady a big, big thank you. And thank you for your super sticker as well, my dear. Good to see you. Thank you all. You're amazing, truly. Thank you all so very much. Hey, Pickle Me Elmo, good to see you. Smiley, Sherry, Kimberly, Caroline, Hatters, Julie, Shannon, CT. It's Sally, Ginger, Paper, good to see you. Scranton, Cindy Lou, Annabelle, You Can't See Me, Sorta Morta, good to see you all. Hobo, Daisy, Canadian, JD, Shannon, Janine, Chicky, Angel, Mama, hello, darling, 2 months, good to see you. Just had my forget 16 boy's birthday, and the 19th he turned 28. I just wanted him back and pray that Seth gets Sebastian back ASAP. Just had forgotten my 16 boy's birthday on the 19th. He turned 28. Oh wow. Wow. He turned 28. I just want him back and bless you so much, Angel Mama. Much love to you, my dear. Um, can't imagine. Can't imagine. Thank you so much, my love. Really, really do appreciate you always, Miss Angel Mama. Very, very sweet human being you are. Um, so, this colossal uh failure of an interview that well, not an interview, the video of someone actually walking their dog, saying that it could be Sebastian, actually quoted as saying a lot of different things. Wasn't supposed to be. Hold on, what was that? I don't know what you mean. Who did said that? I don't know what you mean, Shirley. Oh, hey Tony, good to see you, bud. Hope you are well. Hey Maud, how are you, lovey? Good to see you. Thank you so much, my friend. Yes, thank you, my love. Uh, it wasn't supposed to come out until the 26th, whenever Sebastian was reported missing. Now we know that it's been changed to the 25th, the last time he was seen, which is a big thing, if you ask me, because I've always thought whatever happened to him happened on the 25th, because mom starts out the day on the 25th about, when, all, throughout the entire day, what all happened, all of that. Hey, Sativa, good to see you, hon. And so, yeah. And this was put out. Sumner County quickly said there's nothing at all to it. So it kind of makes you wonder why they even put it out at all. But I think what they wanted was Edgar and KK to go on, do their 1 year anniversary, if you will, of Sebastian missing. And I think they wanted to drum up that there's this new video. There's this new video. And this could be it. This could be the break. However, it sorely did not go that way at all. Hey, Pink Butterfly, good to see you, honey. That's a very good point, Justin. Based on her own statements, the disappearance actually occurred on the 25th. Yes. Yep. That's exactly right. Based upon everything, it's always been the 25th. It's always been the 25th. The 26th is when he was reported missing. Supposedly, the feed are doing their news appearance on the 26th. Yes. And that's exactly what I'm saying, Tina. I think that they wanted to do this interview to tell the world of how innocent they are, or they claim, rather, and have this video out there that, oh my God, here is this video that we have never saw. We've never saw. And oh my God, it might be Sebastian. But we know that law enforcement has seen every single video in that neighborhood within 72 hours of him going missing. We're talking about Sumner County Sheriff's Office. We're talking about TBI. We're talking about FBI, Secret Service, where they review it with their own eyes and their software that only they have. So there is nothing new in that neighborhood. If there is any point where Sebastian was out walking, which there's not, because clearly they couldn't make it any more precise. In the interview with Eric Craddock and Ken Widener from the emergency management, they said they have not been able to, quote, put eyes on him at any point. At any point. To me, this was like KK and Edgar and them trying to flip the switch, if you will. Flip the switch. Thank you so much, Lady for Justice. That is very, very kind of you, my dear. Really do appreciate that. Lady, thank you so much, my dear. Singing some Lionel Richie. Thank you so much, love. Really do appreciate you. And thank you so much, Holly. Good to see you, love. They needed an icebreaker for the interview, in my opinion. Well, I mean, this is the thing. What? April or May is the last time they have actually done an interview for Sebastian, right? And we're talking about 9 months ago. Talking about 9 months ago is the last time a mother of a missing child has spoken on her child. Sonia Allen, thank you so much, my dear. So grateful for all of you. Love you. Sebastian, thank you. Amen. Amen. I do want to show you some things from the mob crew here in just a minute, but this is kind of interesting right here. I have not listened to what Bobby, the neighbor, really spoke on. I've heard some things about this. Credit goes to our friend Hindsight 2002. Uh, but I do want to go over this a moment. Nick Barris spoke about it, put out his info before the interview. I hope Nick Barris puts out his interview before the interview airs. Is Nick doing an interview with him as well? Does anyone know if Nick is doing an interview with him? Because that would be interesting. Okay. All right. Here we go. Now, at this time, when I like Bobby, I think she has been unfairly, you know, so much has been said about Bobby. And this is just one of the neighbors who came out publicly speaking in the beginning. People call her the nosy neighbor and all of that. She is no more nosy than any of us. In fact, that is her neighborhood. It's not our neighborhood, it's her neighborhood. So for people to be calling her the nosy neighbor, and it's her neighborhood and it's not even our neighborhood, she has just as much, if not more, right to speak about her neighborhood than we do. I mean, it's a free country. I get it, but still, sometimes you need that neighbor. And she's not the only one that spoke out, but she's the one that is the only one that has done the interview. So she's kind of the one that has been more or less targeted, which is really a shame because she has a lot of love for her little neighborhood there. Her father was the one who started the neighborhood, from what I understand. Uh, so I get it. Angel Mama, thank you so much, my dear. Sorry, I meant to say my forever 16-year-old son. Gotcha. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I understood what you mean, my dear. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate your love. Nick posted that he had new information, things like that, that he will speak about soon. Oh, let me pull that up. Let's play this and I'll pull that up.
They didn't think because it's an older couple. They've got cameras on the front corner and back corner of their house, and they told TBI and Sheriff's Office Department that their camera wasn't working. Well, they came back 2 weeks later and went around, and I told you they started the search all over again, literally from ground one. They knocked on their door and asked them, "Do you guys have cameras?" They said yes, but they're not working. And the guy looked at them and said, "That's okay. Can we see it anyway?" And sure enough, their cameras actually were working, and there is a black blob with something thrown over the person's shoulders.
Now, listen, I believe Bobby. I believe her. And I'll tell you why I believe her. Well, because of the things that I have, and others who for the last 11 months have been able to find the outlines on the cameras. But not only that, he had to get out somehow, had to have got out somehow. And it wasn't on his own accord. Wasn't on his own accord. Now, he could have been sleeping. He could have been awake while that was happening. He could have been medicated. We don't know. But we do know that there was two individuals with flashlights doing something. There's more to point toward foul play than there is to not point toward foul play, even though we do know that it is a foul play case. We've heard it from the detectives' emails. The scratches or bites or whatever they are, all that is required for evil to prevail is for good people to do something. Bobby, the neighbor, did something. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. And I personally believe that there are people who absolutely don't want truth. I really believe that. It seems like anytime anyone is doing anything to try to find answers, you know, people, kind of start. Justin, will you be going live for this interview? I have no idea of the time it's airing. Uh yes. You mean with Edgar and KK? Yep, I'll be live. I'll be live. Sure. Absolutely. Feisty Mama, thank you so much again, and thank you so much who was it? Josie? Thank you so much, Josie. Really do appreciate you, love. Feisty Mama, thank you so much. If it was my neighbor, I'd be worried and want to know. Hell yes. Hell yes. But remember, Edgar and KK, they said, what is it? Officers have looked through that so many times, it's not even funny. And then they say that it's a trash truck. And remember, that's when Edgar starts talking about the 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 camera across from their home, and then he says, they use very clever wording, minus the trash truck. And remember, in Chronicles of Olivia interview, he said, I can't tell you what that is or where it is, like where it came from. Well, we know where it came from, right? But he wouldn't tell us that at the time. But yes, if you were a neighbor, if you were a parent who was concerned, hell yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, my dear. And who better just to thank you again, honey. In my opinion, uh, is only to mark the 1 year. I think you mean the interview is only to mark the 1 year mark that requested by the news that wasn't KKNC promoting Sebastian. Um, yeah, I mean, I believe it was. I don't believe it was to promote Sebastian, because if it was to promote Sebastian's case, they would have been doing this for the last 9 months, a year, solid, right? So it's not to it's not for Sebastian. It was for their self gain, in my opinion. Absolutely for their own self gain. And part of that, they were going to use this new video, this new video that was actually an old person walking their dog. Oh my god. That's all it is, JD. Self-preservation. That's all it is. That's it. Um Time is of the essence, right? Time is really of the essence in when your child is missing. But, it took them well over a week to even speak out to the public. And they started on this little channel that was a test run, in my opinion. And, the first 48, 72 hours is critical. None of that. None of that at all. Especially with KK, right? Especially with KK, because KK was there. We know she was there. WSMB will have to do some serious editing if the new info was the subject matter of the show. CB, yes, but you know what? I don't want them to edit it any further. Whatever it was, let it be. Let's hear what their opinion was on that video. Don't edit it any further. They don't need to edit it any further. Whatever their opinion was on that, let's hear it. Let's hear it. That's what I want to know. True, let it stay. What did that say? Law enforcement will be watching. Yeah. What about the Riley, I think you mean Strain, Madeline Soto, Caleb Harris, Sebastian Rogers? They found those children. Now, how come Sebastian's case is strange? How come they don't want us to find him? What's up with that? I just think that there are YouTube creators that have gotten close to Edgar and or KK, and I think a lot of people, once they know, they get to know someone and they show the nice side of them and that's all you see of them, they get fooled very easy. They get fooled very easy. And I think that's what's happened in this case. I mean, obviously, whether you believe it or not, Edgar has charm. He would have to when he wants to, put it on thick. I mean, the man has 5 wives, countless girlfriends, I'm sure. It takes some sort of charm to marry someone knowing that they've already been married 4 times and marry them again, and you're to, marry them at all. So, you know, is what it is. Edgar says they didn't want Sebastian on the internet, but they can't be worried Sebastian is missing. Make that make sense. Edgar says they didn't want Sebastian on the internet, but they can't be worried Sebastian is missing. Right, right, right. Feisty Mama saying, we wanted to protect our, child from uh the people out there, right? From the internet. And then Sebastian goes missing, but crickets. Crickets. Some protection, right? Some protection. Uh, thank you so much, Feisty. And thank you, Irony, for renewing the membership, my love. Really do appreciate you. 10 months. Much love to you, sweet Irony. Thank you, love. Is Beach Bill still going to court for the protection orders? I don't know. I would assume. Yeah, who could think that it is forever, especially after so many wives? Correct. Well, it just goes back to the public, the personal, and the secret self, which everyone has. Uh, listen to this.
I will tell you that Chris is nasty. He is meaning, and he went off on my son and I one night and threatened his girlfriend in the Jeep. I have it on, I still have it on a dash cam, which we didn't even realize it was running. Thank God it was. Where he confessed to me all kinds of crazy stuff, and after
Remember, I said there is someone that Edgar is being a demon to, and he had no idea it was on camera. There you go. He had no idea. He is so nasty. So nasty in that you hear him in that one phone call where he's talking to one of the PIs and he's like, "You get you know how he's talking, the rage and I'm not gonna be so good, nice kind of thing." You should see it. And it'll be out one day. It'll be out one day. I'm sure. You know, it was turned into authorities a while back ago. Justin, did you ever find out who the 4 people were that was at the house with KP when law enforcement arrived? No. No, I mean, there's we did a live the other day. There is a lot missing when it comes to the time, because from 6:03 you're on the phone with Edgar until 6:33. The only thing we know that happened in 30 minutes was Edgar messaging Seth. You know what I mean? Oh my God, Granny of 13, you are so generous. Thank you so much. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Thank you so much, Granny of 13. If you received one of those memberships, give our Granny of 13 a big, big thank you because you've been promoted.
You have been promoted. You are now one of my elite employees. Thank you.
I've got a feeling love will give us what we lack. The world is waiting up. The world is waiting half a step beyond our door. Yeah. And if it's not enough, I wanna see the stuff the world has got in store. I wanna take it up.
Thank you so much, Granny of 13. Very, very generous of you, my dear. All the blessings to you. Thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate that. If you received one of those memberships, give Granny to 13 a big, big thank you, my dear. Really do appreciate you. Very, very much love. Thank you, Smiley. Thank you, my lovies. Really, really do appreciate you, honey. Thank you, honey. Really, thank you so much. Aw, thank you, Carrie. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Hey, Justin, do you agree that Summer and Sebastian's case have a lot of similarities, but not the same, if that makes sense? Yes, Carrie, I agree. Yes, I think there is a lot of similarities between a lot of these cases, though. You know what I mean? Uh, I always say there's nothing new under the sun, right? Nothing new under the sun. There's only a certain amount of things why people do what they do and how they do what they do. So I think, yes, there is a lot of similarities in Sebastian's case and Summer's case. The things that stand out to me in Sebastian's case and Summer's case is both dads, if you will, say that they were at work, and both dads call a non 911 number, and both dads are speaking on the phone with their wives while this is all happening, right? Thank you, God's glory. Tell your mama hello for me. Very similar motivations in both kids' disappearances in my yes. Yep. Yep. So yeah, there's I mean, why would a parent not call 911? There is just no other explanation that a human being can give to me that you don't call 911 when your kid is missing, except for some shady ass story that you want to give, in my opinion. So it's really, really wrong. Um, let me show you this clip right here. I think it's right there.
You got White House.
I graduated from a Sumner County school.
Well, it's not hard to find that stuff.
Exactly.
I think it's
I'm
right
gonna
here.
tell you now, I'm not answering those questions. You said you had hard. Okay, so what do these questions? These are not.
Let's see. And how old were you when you enlisted into the Navy?
Okay, so what do these questions? These are not hard questions. This
Well,
is.
no, I'm building up.
So
Wherever, one second. Pardon me. Wherever Edgar has went, he has caused, in my opinion, trouble for someone. It's kind of like a tornado. He goes in, spinning up stuff quickly and leaves wherever he goes. There is, it's been alleged that things happened when Edgar was younger, with allegedly one of his sisters from allegedly his father's side. Now, I don't know if that is true. I can tell you my opinion on it, that I do believe there is something there, uh, because of things that have happened later on in his life where things have happened. I can't really speak about that at the moment, but it seems like, in my opinion, Edgar has this love, but also anger toward women. But he also, I think he wants to be able to control them. He wants to be able to control everyone. And if you're not being controlled by him, then something, he's going to leave you. Hey, Trishy. Uh-oh. Trishy is late, y'all. Trishy818 to the office, please. You're being paged. Trishy818 to the office, please. We need a late slip for our Trishy Trish. The patter of tiny paws says the only reason to put this dog walker video out is to deflect from the P-foots. Only guilty people do that, in my opinion. Yes. And this is the thing. The best thing, like, people actually try. Hey, Lady Freedom, good to see you. People who perhaps could be guilty of something, they always are trying to clear themselves, right? Or many times they are, not all the time. But the best thing you can do in those situations is literally zip it. That's the best thing you can do. Because if you are saying other things that is not true, you're just adding on more lies, which can, in many cases, be easily dismantled. He is the people in the 90s called a hater before haters was a trendy word. A hater like Edgar is someone who is attracted to women but deep down despises women. I agree. I agree. No, he doesn't, Tina. He doesn't. He doesn't at all. But there's things out there. There's things out there.
My cat's wanting to come on.
Then I'm gonna tell you now. I'm not answering those questions. You said you had hard questions. Let's answer those.
Hold on, let me get my cat. My cat likes to sit over here with me. Come on, come on, come over. Come on. Come. Come, buddy, come. Okay, you got to put my cat. There. God. See, we probably should have done this face to face. I don't think we could have handled it.
Tell me, we would have had fun.
Oh, I don't think we would have had fun. I think we would have been scrapping out in the yard.
No, he did not get a dishonorable discharge, Leslie. He did not get a dishonorable discharge. I think he is, from what I understand, a disabled. He got out that way in my. I think he was disabled. Yeah. So that's all I can really say on that.
No,
once again.
No, you don't know me very well.
It's not even that. I don't have to know you. I've already told you. I don't put hands on women.
Okay, you told me that. Like I said, you told me that. Just saying, you told me that. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm pretty sure that I know that you've done a psychological evaluation, which I know you're not going to admit to that. It's okay. Have you ever? So you never. So the allegations that you choked this young man, all those things, that's bullshit. Everybody that said that they've seen these things, they're liars. A teacher that may come up with something that maybe it has was said to them, they might be a liar too. Is there any truth or anything that you've done that you know is wrong?
Nope.
No. So you're perfect.
I never said I'm perfect.
Okay. So you're not perfect. Okay. So the neighbor that heard you call him names, they would be telling the truth of what they heard, right? Yes or no?
No, but that's okay.
I'm just asking because those cameras would not, the ring things back there would not lie. Why would they come forward to say those things if they were lying? I'm just curious if you didn't say it. If you said it, just tell me. Do I like the word? Hell no. I despise the word. But if
and once again,
well, I mean, I think it depends on what your disability is and how much you are disabled. I mean, the crane, you're really just sitting there, right? You're really just sitting there pushing buttons. Now, if there's not elevator to get you up there and you have to, use the step ladder or whatever, that might be a little different. You have to get up there that way. But just being, on there's a lot of different disabilities, right? But from what I understand, there was from people that I have spoken to, there was trouble in his back then with different disciplinary actions, allegedly, from what sources have spoken to me. He has to climb that crane, takes about 20-30 minutes. Don't know. You know what I mean? It's
My answer is no.
Then why did they say that you were doing that and you
Hey,
were
Mohawk.
And then here's the thing. Then that's news to us, and that has never been brought to law enforcement. And if they have, it'd be great. Tell them to take it to law enforcement.
I just don't understand why. I mean, this is crazy. Okay.
Some of the crap that people are coming up with, yes, it is very far-fetched and interesting to hear.
Okay, so you will be on your Zoom tomorrow.
Yes. Yes, Suzanne. Yes.
For what?
Yes. Some people leave early, some people stay. I think you have to be in the military 20 years for a full retirement. And then you will get your retirement, and then if you have any sort of disability, you will get that on top of it.
Well, I know that. Well, you've got cord.
I have cord.
Absolutely. I stay on the game.
That's fine.
Are you excited about that? You're a little cocky here. I mean, I see you. Let me ask you, have you ever been called a narcissistic son of a bitch at all in your life? Because I'm going to have to call you one. I've
been called all kinds of names.
Hell of a narcissistic son of a bitch, and I think I'd have to smack the shit out of you. That's why we could never do this face to face.
Lack self-control.
No, I like self-control.
No, that's what you just said.
No, I don't like self-control. No,
that's
I just don't like. I don't like condescending.
Sidekick.
I just don't.
I've asked Seth that, and when I asked Seth that a long time ago, and if I recall correctly, he said the room was really in disarray when he got to the house. So there's that. I always wonder, because, police, can tear up your house if they're searching for things, but also, was his room messy? And I always wonder, did Edgar come home, and did how Edgar talks about, well, if that's not clean the way you expect it to be, then you go in there and you start picking up stuff and make them take it out to the trash. Is he telling us what happened the night on the 25th? I don't know. But that is something that's always kind of ran through my head.
I don't.
Terribly sorry.
And why in the hell would you have cameras? Are you into voyeurism? I mean, only
why
people
do I
that
have
have
cameras
inside the home, it would be voyeurism, in my opinion.
So what does stepchild and bloodchild really have much to do if they're in your home and you raise them?
You didn't raise him. No, wait a minute.
Raising. I didn't say raised. I said raising.
Raising. Well, let me stop here. That it would be Seth's son.
Yes, you are correct.
And Katie's son.
Yep. And my stepson.
Correct.
Yep.
You asked him to call Mr. Chris.
No, I didn't. And so here's the best
Yes,
part of this.
Where's
that
this
as
shit
well.
come from?
Hold on. Here's the best part of this. And so this is why I said you should do this with my wife.
But like, if you're looking for a child, right? Like, you're not going to look in a dresser drawer for the child and then pull everything out. I mean, you might look through it if you're looking for something. So I don't understand why they would make that big of a mess. I mean, KK says she looked through her nearly what 3,000 some hundred square feet house in a minute flat. Yeah, right.
Wife present, because I'm sure my wife would love to hear some of the things that you're saying.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure she'd let you know real quick that no.
She put her on here. I'd love it. Look, she ain't nobody gonna let me know anything real quick because I come right back.
Well, I can tell you right now, once she's sleeping, I'd have to go wake her up.
Well, no,
But right now she's sleeping.
let her.
In this phone call, he says she's I'd have to go wake her up. She's sleeping. Later on in this phone call, he says she's laying here right beside of me asleep. Feisty Mama, thank you so much again, my dear. You're so good to me. KK is too busy playing with Edgar's mullet than looking at Sebastian. I don't think their relationship is that good right now, to be honest with you. Just in my opinion. I don't sense it being as good as it is being portrayed. But I think that they have to be one. Thank you, my dear. I think they have to be one right now. Whether they actually are or not, I don't know. But I do know that Edgar did speak to people he knew in Memphis about how he was tired. He wanted to get out of it. He was done. He was miserable. And then Sebastian goes missing. And why? Why are they? I mean, is it that they got or he got what they wanted? I mean, they had been trying for over a year to find Sebastian another place to be. You mean Miss Meek and Mild would show her true self? Listen, KK is neither meek nor mild. Don't let the accent fool ya. KK is a survivor. She is a survivor. She knows how to do it.
Thank you. Exactly.
But there are many families that have been through this, and I've been through it with them. I know.
And don't get take this wrong way, but it's horrible. This is the thing that nobody should ever in their
I
life
know.
have to
It's a
experience.
club they don't ask to join.
No
Their
joke.
kids have been murdered.
Well,
I know all about this.
Right now, we don't know anything about.
I'm not saying
we're
he's
missing.
murdered.
So
I didn't say that. But I know about this club because I have a lot of parents I do speak to that I'm trying to help them get justice from.
Okay.
And start searching. So get out there in the morning and start searching for that guy.
Okay.
What? What's the deal?
What's the deal? So
there's all. Do you drink?
No.
You need a beer or something. Take you a glass of wine.
You know when you can hear when someone is speaking, you can tell they have a smile on their face. This is Edgar right here. You can hear the laugh in their speech. She is sitting here talking about children that have been unalived. And he's got this very bizarre laughter in his speech. Have you seen the new video of the dog put? Oh, let me go. Thank you, Monica. I will play that here shortly. I keep meaning to do that the last couple
Yeah, all
days.
right. Take something. Again, I'm not saying that you're into voyeurism. I'm just saying.
Well, I'm not going to confirm whether there are cameras or not cameras in my home.
Well, you basically did already.
No, I did.
All right. There's a few things that have been consistent that Edgar does not answer. One is where he was from the beginning of February until Sebastian went missing. Two, part of that is Sunday afternoon, whenever we know Sebastian was completely fine. Three is the cameras in the home. He will not speak to whether there's cameras in his home. And I've said it before, if you tell someone there's cameras in your home, it's he says, well, that's a safety concern. No, it's not. That's an excuse for you, but that's not a safety concern. If anything, it discourages people, just like the little sign that they put when you get a security system put in your house, whether it's ADT or whoever. He won't answer that. And in my opinion, why he won't answer that is either because if there was cameras in the home, then we would probably, or throughout the home rather, we would probably know if it would show if Sebastian left. It would show if Sebastian left. Another thing, and I've never heard anyone speak about this. So they say Sebastian's phone was on the kitchen counter. Hold on. Let me get a photo of this. We'll do this. Look at this. All right. This is a question we need to ask, in my opinion. Right? So here's the living room. Back toward this way is Sebastian's bedroom. Here is the kitchen counter, and this is going to their bedroom. This is kind of like I don't even know what you would call this. A second, a den. I don't know what the hell you're going to call it. But anyway, all right. It was supposedly on the counter, right? When did Sebastian put that phone on the counter? When did he put that phone on the counter? Yes. Which could be very interesting. By the way, if that Alexa wasn't unplugged, it might be very difficult, but your Alexa is listening to you 100% of the time. It's always waiting to hear its name. So it's constantly playing. So when was this put on the counter, this phone? Because sometimes between 7 and 9 o'clock, he should have walked out and put his phone on this counter. Why was his Nintendo Switch plugged in and inside his bedroom since he had to earn time on the electronics? Correct. Yep. Yeah. I don't think Katie might has been as strict with the Nintendo or tablets and stuff when Edgar wasn't there. Maybe when he called and he was viewing stuff with the camera or whatever. Okay, girl mom. But between 7 and 9 o'clock, Sebastian should have walked out here, put that phone on the counter. Did he do that? I don't know, but someone put that there, that phone there. Someone did. It's, I don't know. I mean, I don't know of anyone who puts their phone on the counter like that at night, but whatever, you know. In my opinion, he used the cameras as yet another way of tormenting and controlling Sebastian, so don't talk about the cameras. Yes, I agree, Holly. I agree. His phone was probably was put there when he disappeared, in my opinion. Something. Uh, all right. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Something's going on. What's this? Okay. Did you text me, girl mom? Okay, I just texted you. All right. I think it was a sign he was up. Um, I think that possibly uh Sebastian took his phone to school, right? He took his phone to school. If KK walked out this door, let's pretend that KK walked out this door, right? And she's going to go through this room, right? And then turn. She discovers Sebastian not in his room. So she comes back because she says he goes and fixes him some breakfast sometimes, which we've already talked about. We know that she has to walk right through the kitchen in order for her to go check on Sebastian to get to his room. But she comes back, which is odd to go think he's making breakfast when you didn't see, hear, or potentially smell breakfast. Whether, I mean, he might have been getting cereal, but regardless, you didn't see, hear, or smell anyone or anything. So she goes back. He's not in the kitchen. Well, his phone is going to be right on the counter. His phone's going to be right on the counter. So she says she, quote, takes a minute and then looks all around. She says, mind you, it was a minute flat. And another one, she says 3 minutes flat. So she sees Sebastian's phone there and she's looking all around. Looking all around this house. She comes right out of here. Nothing. There's not, I mean, listen, if you come at it from this angle and look out as you're coming out, you can't help but see the entire kitchen. So you knew he wasn't in there, KK. You knew. You can't pass that kitchen and not think someone was in there, right? So, but anyway, she goes to the kitchen to see if he's making any breakfast. His phone is sitting here. She's looking a minute flat, she says. So then she says she looks out. Um, she says she looks throughout all the doors and windows. And that's when she says he's already. This is the door that Sebastian always used on his own. This is the one he went out of the morning. He came home of the evening, getting off the school bus. And that's it. He puts his shoes right along here. That's why when Seth walked in, he went to, you know, kick off his shoes real quick. And he saw his son's shoes right there. Does anyone have in kids in school in Summer County in chat? I do know. So she's looking around. She's already been in the kitchen. His phone is there. She says she's looking throughout all the house, all the doors and windows. Well, she's already not seen Sebastian in the kitchen. She sees his phone. So while she's looking out the doors and the window, she's going to see his shoes right there, wouldn't you think? Wouldn't you think she would have seen his shoes? Of course. Of course. Remember, KK, you're not the one that told police about his shoes, right? Seth was the one that told them about his shoes being there. That's a problem. Because, in my opinion, had you realized his shoes were there, they probably wouldn't have been there. Those would have been picked up real quick, in my opinion. And then, his backpack is home. His shoes are there. His phone is there. She's looking around, she says. But I don't believe that. Personally, I don't believe she was looking around. I believe that's the story because she says, he's already. Well, it's BS. Um, Committee to Protect Child ad hoc. Oh, really? Is there a certain timestamp? 49-minute mark. Okay. Thank you. Ooh, this is interesting. All right. All right. So Sumner County, like all cities, has meetings. Credit goes to Sumner County meetings. This was done November 19th, 2024. 49-minute mark.
Teacher actually say, well, I know these 3 resources that are available.
They can do that.
They can
And
tell
if
them.
you choose
Listen to this.
to reach out to these individuals, they can shed more light on this than I can because I'm not qualified to diagnose or those kinds of things. But they can certainly point them in another direction.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
Good.
I was thinking about the training. You might have the answer to this. My son's at HHS. They all have iPads. Is that countywide?
Yes.
Yeah, that's for high school and middle school.
High school, middle school?
Listen
I was just, as I was thinking this, I was just sitting there thinking about, that'd be a great avenue to use training, or, you could even have, I'm just throwing out ideas, I'm just shotgunning now. But I was just thinking, they've all got that iPad. They can't do anything they want to. But if you had something on there, are you experiencing whatever, and you got a link to that thing.
I like it.
There are so many things on that iPad I did not realize, and now she's a senior. But so bathroom passes right through the iPad. So
They all have
I didn't know
iPads.
that. That's
how
new. I
child
didn't
wants
know
to go to
that.
the bathroom, it actually is an app on there. My child has a 504 that she can actually have a little bit more reign to leave when she needs to. And so I think hers has a star or something. And so she can be in the hallways if she's going somewhere or something like that to see the school nurse or something. But there's bathroom passes, everything. So there could be a training added to the iPad.
Or
for
links
middle
to
school and high
resources.
school.
I mean,
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's, which I don't know how
I
much.
think there is a report.
Their bathroom passes are even in their iPad.
I think there is a reporting button for an anonymous referrals. It is on that iPad.
I was thinking that
Threats
way.
and things like that is on that.
I was curious. I wonder if there's a way to I don't know if create an app is the way to say it, but to compile.
Hey, Chris, brother. So good to see you. Hope you are doing incredible work, my friend. Hope you are well, Chris. Hope you're feeling better. If you need anything, I'm here for you, brother. Keep it up. Hopefully, justice is coming soon. Hopefully, justice is coming soon.
I'll list and add these resources almost into an app, put it on the kids' iPads automatically. So if they go into an app and they're struggling with food insecurity.
Yes. By the way, Madeline Soto's, a lot of the body cam has been released, and they talk about her I think they gave her a laptop, not an iPad, but they know immediately where it was because it had like a tracker on it and all of that. So there's that. What did CT say? I think KP had slipped into storytelling mode, and she started to talk about things that actually happened without realizing. So she's almost said he had already gone. Well, I think, I mean, when she's constantly saying, so he's already, and then she says, when after Edgar coughs, she looks down and you can tell her mind is spinning, and she whispers, and after she said he was already, she goes, he was already, uh, he was like, she does that. He was already, and he was like, nope. Very, very, very wrong. I'll pull that up in just a second.
Or their parents are having transportation issues, or all of these things, that those resources are already in this app.
We have QR codes all over the school on posters for that very thing, but you're exactly right. Doing that as a push out electronically on the apps would be
Yeah,
very
because
easy.
parents aren't gonna come to the thing.
211.
It's hard to get a gathering of people together, but everything is on that right there.
I think it's a
On the
really good
iPads.
idea.
It's already paid for by the county too.
Yeah, I think it's a really good idea.
I think we can shut this thing down and move on now.
Add something to
I was a shotgun.
Lively conversation with that, folks. That's awesome. So, all right, I think that we're moving in a direction. I think that something that we can suggest. So
I don't know, Brandy. That's
do we want to?
I don't know. Didn't Seth say he had to buy Sebastian a tablet because KK wouldn't let him bring his Chromebook to Seth for homework? Maybe. Perhaps. I'll have to look into that. Sandra, thank you so much. Today was Maddie's birthday. Hey. Crazy. Hey, Amy. Good to see you, babes. Hope you're feeling good. Yes, he did say that. Okay. That's interesting. But KK said he didn't have a school laptop or iPad at her house. Hmm. Hmm. That's interesting. Was there anything else on this girl, Mom, that you wanted to point out? Just let me know about that. So let me just rerun through this very, very quickly. This part right here was said on Laura Lodge, Justin. Okay. All right. So remember, KK is, she wakes up, she's coming out from this direction. You can see all in the kitchen while you're coming out. You wouldn't, there's no place that you wouldn't see Sebastian, hear Sebastian, or if he was warming something up, cooking something, you would be able to hear, see, smell something. But she goes to his room, trots through here, and she says he's not in there. And so she goes back to the kitchen and she's checking to see if he had made him some breakfast because, quote, sometimes he did that. Well, his phone is on the counter, according to them. If his phone was on the counter and he's not in there, then where is he? Why would you expect him to be at school? So she says she runs through the house, look out all the windows and doors. 1 second, y'all. All right, guys, sorry, I'm back. So she says she looks throughout all the doors and windows. Again, if she was actually doing that and it took a minute flat, his shoes are going to be right there. and probably his backpack, or his backpack's going to be in his room. Why would you expect someone, a child that has never ran away, that would most likely, in my opinion, would never run away, and they say that as well, to be at school? You and me both, Mob. You and me both. You and me both. Um, so she's, a minute, 2, 3 minutes flat. So she gets on the phone with Edgar while she's headed out to the garage. She says she gets in her car, calls him at 6:03, and gets in her car. That cannot be true. That cannot be true. In the interview, which interview is it? Hold on. The hands interview. The hands interview. 1 second. Damn it, I think I don't. Okay, here it is. Right here. Listen to this right here. Guys, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button.
I'll just hear for both.
Okay, listen to this.
Rolling in regarding we are on, which would be amazing.
I was going to say, how badly
We will get an answer, or hopefully this is what they're going off of. But
let me see if I can.
Horrible things that people say. Just
that's where you're feeling.
You've never sat in these shoes. You've never been in this situation.
love to do.
All about everything, and then with me, we build little projects. He always looks on the
It might have been with Holly.
There are no leads, nothing caught on video. Your son has been missing for 11 days now. How does that make you feel as parent?
He is got up and got breakfast. But and
bear with
the
me.
That happened.
And then some, I let him stay up a little. Everything seemed fine.
Here it is. Right
like
here.
She said, we asked questions like, where's he at? Check this, check that. And then we called the sheriff's department. I've called the sheriff's department. I stayed on the phone pretty much most of the time.
Pretty much most of the time. I don't even know what that means. How can you be pretty much when it's a three-way?
And then while I was at work, I asked for a relief. Got a relief. Got in my truck from Memphis and made my way to Nashville.
I think
like she said, we asked questions.
And at that point, I was hysterical, for lack of a word. And three-way.
Call that he was missing.
I haven't found him.
Here it is.
When I got the phone call that he was missing, like she said, we asked questions like, where's he at? Check this, check that. And then we called the sheriff's department. I've called the sheriff's department. I stayed on the phone pretty much most of the time.
It's got to be Holly's then.
And then while I was at work, I asked for a relief. Got a relief. Got in my truck from Memphis and made my way to Nashville.
Got in my truck from Memphis. It's got to be this one. Hold on, just bear with me. I got to find, because he says something very interesting in this. He says, because that's what we're supposed to do. I'm almost certain it's this one. Okay. He's a black or white kind of person. Okay, let me find this right here. This is important.
For allowing me to come into your home
And many other.
through hoping.
We're on a constant roller coaster.
I wouldn't wish this on anyone.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna come
Always.
home.
He's going to walk through that door.
For him.
We got home.
Let me find it.
So it
Found him.
Maybe in the house, you know.
when you
Okay, here it
when
is.
you
I was like, is he on the other side of the bed? The normal places he may be in the house, you know, and he wasn't. So I was like, okay, well, hold on a minute.
The normal places. As if KK wouldn't have checked the normal places. But listen.
And immediately after that, we called the sheriff's department.
Immediately.
Made a report.
I ran all over the house, outside, inside. I looked in every closet.
Within minutes, they were here. They responded within minutes, and here we go.
Here we go. Immediately, they called. Except that couldn't have happened. Because at 6 o'clock, you went to get Sebastian up. You said you looked for as much as 3 minutes and as a minute flat in other interviews. You immediately called your husband. And in other interviews, it was asked, did you, in Nancy Grace's interview, you said you were talking to your husband as you rather, were walking out to your car to go look for him in the neighborhood and the school. That was 6:03. 6:03. There is nothing from 6:03 until 6:33. That is 30 minutes of uncounted anything. It actually, you are not on the phone with dispatch until 6:33. If you listen to dispatch, damn it, I had it I don't have it. Shit. Can someone send me that dispatch again? Hold on. I might have it right here. Let me check. I might have it right here. But if you'll listen to dispatch, it says that KK is not, or can you give me the channel? What was the channel that has the dispatch with the time? I can't think of her name. I can't think of the name. Remind me. Oh, thank you, Amy in Boston. Thank you so much. If you received that, make sure you thank our girl, Amy. What was the channel? What's the channel who has that, guys? Damn it. Mohawk, do you remember? Let me see here. Let me just look, I guess. Someone. All right. Sebastian Rogers dispatch timeline. It is, I can't remember her name. Come on, help me, guys. What's that? Oh God, there's another kid missing. It's crazy. Let me look at the chat. Jessica Daniels. There we go. Thank you. Jessica Danielle. That's what it is. Jessica Danielle. Thank you. Jessica Danielle Sebastian Rogers. Here it is. Okay. Let me drop her link in chat. I'll drop her link in the description as well. Jessica Danielle. Listen to this. I wasn't planning on speaking about this, or otherwise I would have had it ready. But you need to hear this. All right. Listen.
A 15-year-old male is not in the bed. Male white male, 30 blonde hair, approximately 5 foot, my finger turned down.
Watch the time.
I was going to be wearing a black sweatshirt, black sweatpants. Two male does have a form of Catholicism. This is the first time it happened. I was going to be in the home before midnight. The doors are locked at this time.
10-4 en route.
Now listen, en route.
Central to 47-180, 412. Juvenile left his son at the house. The mother is driving around looking for him in the Victoria Place subdivision, and she is driving a baby blue Infiniti.
Remember, the call came in at 6:33. At 6:42, the police officer says, the dispatch says to the police officer coming in that that KK is coming or driving around through the neighborhood and the school with her blue Infiniti at 6:42. At 6:42. The call didn't go in till 6:33. She's just looking at that time. On my way at 6:42 is what? Yeah. 6:42. Now listen.
Let's get there and see what's going on. Do our own search of the residence. We'll go from there. I'm in the area.
Now remember, KK and Edgar are on the phone. From 6:03 to 6:33, there is 30 minutes missing. 30 minutes missing. It really does not start until 6:33, which is interesting because Edgar's sister says we've been looking for him since 6:30 that morning. Hobo, please check text message. Okay, honey, thank you.
Check one hold up. Same. You can text me at this line en route to the missing juvenile.
I text Personal Medical Center ER, Center Station ER, Center Regional ER, and Skyline, all clear.
And by 7:04, they're there. The only thing that we know that happened between 6:03 and 6:33 is when Edgar texted Seth at 6:22, 911, call me. That's all we know that happened. Which one, Mob? Where can I find the statement about 6:30? So they waited 20 minutes or so to call. Well, but that's what I just played, right? Edgar, he just said, I asked her, did you check here? Did you check there? She said yes. So immediately I called because that's what we're supposed to do. Instantly called. I'm a black or white kind of guy. Yes, law enforcement was not listening. Listen to this.
I was going to be wearing a black sweatshirt, black sweatpants. You know, those have a form of Catholicism. This is the first time it happened. I was going to be in the home before midnight. The doors are locked at this time.
Oh, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you.
Central to you, 47-180, 412. Juvenile. Left his son at the house. The mother is driving around looking for him. And it is.
Okay. So we just learned something else right here. He left his phone at the house. So when she was walking back to the kitchen, she would have had to have noticed his phone. Would have had, because I can tell you from individuals from the school who has reached out to me, not I reached out to them, but they reached out to me, that Sebastian took his phone to school. He carried his phone like any other kid does. You know, they're not supposed to, but they do. And so if she was walking in the kitchen and saw his phone, why wouldn't the next thing she would do is look while she was looking out the windows and doors? Why would she not notice the shoes? Why would she not notice his backpack missing or there rather? His backpack wasn't missing. His backpack was there. And you're expecting him to be at the school? Why didn't she call the phone before she left or during? Well, apparently she saw Sebastian's phone on the counter because I guess she said, or Edgar, one of them at the, speaking to the dispatch on this three-way call, says she left or he left his phone. Listen.
For midnight. The doors are locked at this time.
Doors are locked.
Central to you, 47-180, 412. Juvenile. Left his son at the house. The mother is driving around looking for him in the Victoria Place subdivision, and she is driving a baby blue Infiniti.
So at 6:42, between 6:33 and 6:42, KK and Edgar on a three-way call had to say that they are driving around, or she is driving around in her baby blue Infiniti. While she went to the school. Yes. Yes. There's something there. There's something there. Because the one guy, forget elevated truth, that's what it is. He was asking Edgar, and Edgar got really, really mad about that. They're not telling us the whole story, in my opinion. 1,000%. 1,000%. In my opinion, Mob. Yeah.
Left his son at the house. The mother is driving around looking for him in the Victoria Place subdivision, and she is driving a baby blue Infinity.
Baby blue Infinity.
Let's get there and see what's going on. Do our own search of the residence. We'll go from there. I'm in the area. Check one hold up. Just seeing it. You can text me at this line and route to the missing juvenile.
I checked Personal Medical Center ER, Center Station ER, Center Regional ER, and Skyline, all clear of the juvenile. You can see that the code red has them on at 7:45.
Next big track back up. Going into the construction site over here back towards the beach. It's awful muddy. Do you see any footprints, anything? Couldn't have any.
People got so stuck up on this right here. Hey, Muscles. Hey, Levy. On this, what time is it? 7 something? 7:04, something like that. 7:47. 7:47. 6:37. 7:47. With, they're looking over. This is just a little. Well, the police hadn't even been there an hour yet. About these footprints and all of that. It's nothing. It's nothing. They didn't have Sebastian's clothing or anything by then. There's no way. Yeah, they start at 8 there. What time did the BS show up? What did Melissa say? If CP's phone doesn't show movement during the 3-hour phone call, he's toast. Yep. And also, KK's watch. There's not a photo, a video, or anything that I can find of KK with her watch on, an Apple Watch on, until May or June. She's got her Apple Watch on the night Sebastian goes missing. The night Sebastian goes missing at the steakhouse. After that, in every interview, every photo, she does not have that watch on after that. So people, we have patterns. We all do the same thing every day, right? You either sleep with your watch on or you sleep with your watch off, right? And if she did not have that watch on that night that showed, you can tell if you're sleeping or not. You can tell if you're sleeping or not. If she didn't have that watch on and it showed that she was sleeping, she's in trouble. If she took that watch off that night out of all other nights, she's in trouble. Now, if it shows she went to bed at midnight and got up at 6, which I don't believe it would, in my opinion, but if it did, that's a good thing. That's my monkey. She's playing. She's playing. It's her chirping. The way the operator says baby blue Infinity sounded out of it. I think she's just talking to someone she knows. Thank you, Feisty Mama. Thank you so much, my dear. And why didn't KK get out her car at the school while she drove there? Why not knock on the door to tell them Sebastian was missing? Yeah. And it upsets Edgar that people talk about that, right? Apple Watches has locate too. Yeah, well, it's going to tell your heart rate. It's going to know if you're asleep or if you're awake. It's going to know your breathing, all of that, right? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It certainly is. What did girl mom say? She even had it in one of those wedding pictures. Yes, she had it on with the same type of band whenever she had braces. And her and Edgar is holding this little blonde looking dog. Oh, yes, she had it. Look at this. KK doesn't even take it off for a wedding. Always on that left arm. She's going in. Sebastian did not have a face mask on, but coming out, it looks like brown hat and face mask. Was that really Sebastian? I don't know what you mean. I mean, if it was Sebastian coming out with her for sure. And see, she's got braces on here as well. Now, I know that KK has worn an Apple Watch more recently. Yep. Bingo. Bingo. And also, the question has been asked to Edgar. If Edgar, was you ever walking? Let me see if I can find it real quick. Were you walking when you were let me see if I can find it. Now, also, this is very interesting right here. I wasn't. I'll go back and find it in a second. But CP on 226 arrives. I don't know. I don't know if he arrives at work at 7. I don't know. But this is allegedly one of his bosses right here. I requested he be removed from the crane by 10 or 11 a.m. He was replaced and storms off the job site. We start work at 7 a.m. Now, let me tell you something. As y'all know, there's a recording out there of Edgar, Edgar's alleged boss, with one of the PIs that was working on this case. And he says that Edgar was on the job site at 5:15 in the morning. One of these people are lying, or they're both lying. And Edgar says at 6:03 that he's already getting direction from his boss in one ear, and he's trying to talk to KK in the other ear, that he's already working in his crane. And that is at 6:03 in the morning. So someone or both are lying. How would he know he was there at 5:15? The site is locked up. Well, Mohawk, it says that he, based upon the cameras and everything else, that he can promise you that he was there at 5:15 that morning. Now, like I've always said, you start speaking, you talk to your wife from 9:43 or 9:46 to just before midnight, or midnight is how he words it. By the time you brush your teeth or do whatever from 12, you're going to be asleep at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. That's 3 hours. If he's there by 5:15, 3 o'clock, 3:30, 3.5 hours. If he gets up at 3:30, it's going to take him 1, 2, 3, 4. No, he's going to be 4:30. Sorry, from 1 o'clock to 4:30. That would be the latest, the absolute latest that he could get up. 30 minutes to wake up, get up out of the bed, brush your teeth, take a shower, get focused, maybe have breakfast. I don't know. Giving him 30 minutes to do all of that. And it's a 15-minute drive to his job site. If he's there at 5:15, the maximum he could have woken up is at 4:30 that morning. There is no way in hell you're only going to get 3.5 hours of sleep and then be there at 5:15. You don't need to speak to your wife for, it's called a 3-hour phone call. It's a 2-hour phone call. There's no way. That's the problem. He doesn't have the receipts to show. Well, that's the thing, Luna. He says he completely does have the receipts. He says he absolutely has the receipts because he says he has, which we know he would have no problem, because he says he has the Life 360. Him and his extended family has Life 360, he says. Not only that, you get, what do you get every single week attached with your check? If you get a paper check. If not, you still get your timesheet when you clock in and clock out. Right? Right. They've got to have your hours when you work. It's pretty simple. Let me see if I can find this really quickly. I've got, might have been this one, or it might be this one. Okay. And he's got, what is it, 4. So something is very, very wrong with Edgar's timeline. Also, just like Seth, who we know that he's got the most solid alibi anyone could have, unless you're in a coma or you're a doctor in surgery or you're a patient in surgery, or you're physically in the hospital, he's got the best alibi. Or you're physically in jail, or you are an employee in the jail. Right? He showed where he was. He showed where he was. Why can't Edgar? Not asking him to do anything that anyone else hasn't done. Who was him, Big Boss D or Danny guy? I don't know, but I will say that in my opinion, I do believe someone has potentially spoken that recording that's on that from his supposed boss. I don't I'm not really believing it, to be honest with you. And this is the thing. If that is true, that this supposed boss, Edgar, says you was there at 5:15, then just show the receipt. Show your 360. Show it. And until then, I don't believe it. Feisty, KK's too busy looking at Edgar's mullet than Sebastian. Yep. Thank you so much, Feisty. Thank you, Holly. In my opinion, he used the cameras as yet another way of tormenting and controlling Sebastian. So don't talk about the cameras. I agree. Thank you so much, Linda. Really do appreciate you, my dear. Thank you for renewing the membership. And thank you again, sweet Amy, for gifting 5 memberships. That is so very generous of you, my love. Hope you're feeling well. And thank you, Canadian Mama Bear. Love you, Justin. Always insightful. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you, my love. And Hobo, thank you so much, Justin. Please check your. I sent you. Okay, I will check that. And Feisty Mama, really do appreciate you. And why didn't KK get out of her car at the school when she drove there? Why not knock on the door to tell what Sebastian was missing? Yes. Also, we do know that KK and Sebastian were on the dash camera of their car coming home after dinner. So when KK was driving, I'm going to go over Dog's video next. After KK was driving that morning to the school, that dash cam should be working, right? And perhaps have her iWatch on. Whatever the iWatch, yeah. So there's that. Thank you so much, Mini Panthers. Really do appreciate you. All right. Let's go over Dog, the bounty hunter. Perhaps I can find it here. Excuse me. Looks like Katie has an Apple Watch on. Yes, here she does. Now, a lot of people get this confused. Let me just show you this. She does have an Apple Watch on here. This was posted February 27th. This was not the night of her and Sebastian being in Texas Roadhouse. Melissa posted this. This was way before, but she does have an Apple Watch on there as well. That is true. Someone just texted me that. Oh, sorry, I was muted. Damn. What are we looking for? Is there a timestamp we need to look at? I don't know what we're looking for. What part are we looking for? Sebastian literally stops walking. The green arrows. I think it's something about KK's watch over by KK's car. Okay, let's watch. I can pull each frame as well. Behind him, Sebastian pauses and looks at the person between the cars. The guy in the raincoat. I think she's talking to Edgar this evening. We're going to watch her. Is there green arrows supposed to be here or something? Okay. Okay, let's see here. Let's get to it. Hold on. What? Hold on. Only 63 likes left till we get to 1,000. Look above the yellow jacket, his cell phone. CP would never show his timesheet because he's lying to KP. Okay, what is this? Oh, that's her watch. I think, let me just make sure. Let me just back up just a little bit. Are they, is he saying that's his watch? Her watch? Or a phone? Huh. It's in really slow motion. Let's see. I hate when that letters get above it. All right, come on. Okay. Oh, that's someone's face. Or something, isn't it? What is it? Oh, it's some, there's movement of some sort. Okay. Hmm. That person waves at Sebastian, and Sebastian's just like, okay. Keep your eye on the passenger window next to KK's car when the go for the alleged handoff. Yellow jacket man has a phone. I'm not mute. Can y'all not hear me? Yes, I've zoomed in. It looks like a woman. Well, the woman they got in contact with, she literally can't even, thank you, Mohawk. She literally can't even take care of herself. However, I wondered if KK was ever getting something. Okay, that person is walking out. She's opening the door. How you find crafts? I don't think the yellow guy has a picture of Sebastian. Personally, just my opinion. I don't think I just don't think there's much here, to be quite honest with you. But Justin, they are saying the yellow man is a picture of. They are saying the yellow jacket man's phone. It's a picture of Sebastian. How would they how how would you know he had a picture of Sebastian? I don't understand. I guess I'm missing something here. I think that this person, in my opinion, is really ill, probably. Yeah, maybe it's just a reflection. Yeah, I don't think there's this big conspiracy personally. I think this uh started with one or two people and ends with one or two people. Thank you, Carol. Justin, zoom into the guy with yellow coat. He has a picture of Sebastian on his phone. I don't see how that's which one, Karen? Can you text me? I mean, I think this person probably is on chemo or some autoimmune medication, and I think they're just picking up some food. Just my opinion. And phone started with live in Vegas video. Vegas video. Exactly, Deborah. I don't know how anybody sees it. I mean, I just don't see it. Um, I believe authorities, I know that authorities did reach out to the person in between the vehicle. Yellow Jacket uses his smartwatch to pay for his order. Look at the second green arrow. Stop and blow it up. It is a man. DG. See, I don't think I just don't, guys. I really don't. I mean, I do believe it's okay. You know, there's two Dannys, right? One is an older man and one is he's you know 40s, I think, maybe 50s. But I just don't I think authorities have checked this and I mean, regardless, they've got the communication, right? Authorities have the communication between everyone that they were speaking with. So I don't see it. I'm trying to look here again to, because you can see a face. That is true. You can see a face. Right. Hold on. I hate how it does that. Let's see here. Oh crap. Why does it do that? 1 second. Yeah, I don't see it. I think you know, I mean, you're welcome to feel how you feel, if you feel a little differently in this. But I think a lot of times we make crime a lot more complicated than it actually is. And I believe people put a lot of extra steps in it. Um, so that's just me. The footage, unless they know a little more. I'm back and forth on this. Perhaps, Mob. I, in my opinion, I feel like if there is anything to this person, I feel like they probably got something. KK probably got something from this person. You know what I mean? Uh, I think it's she might have got mommy's little helper. I think that's what they're called. Something like that, perhaps. But there is a whole face there that I text to your phone. You can see it. It's because the TikToker I told you. Oh, I got you, Maman. Okay, you'll have to blow up the old man's hand. I don't know what that 10, 11, what's this? Okay. Oh, okay, so there's a channel called something in Vegas. All right. Love in Vegas. I'll give him credit here in the description. All right. We'll look at this then. Love in Vegas. So again, I don't know what this person is saying. I can't say I vouch for them or anything. We're just observing this, and I'll make commentary on it. Look at the phone look at the photo on his phone. First of all, I think that's a woman. Just an FYI, I believe it's a woman, probably. I think it's a woman. Okay. How can anyone tell if that's Sebastian? No way. No. There's just no way you can see if that's Sebastian. There's just no way. You can't just, yeah. No. I disagree. I disagree. I think it's honestly a respectfully a waste of time. Oh, is it is it her right here?
Family, the Weston family.
Is this who we're talking about? God bless her. God bless her. Mm. Yeah. God bless her. Guys, you guys remember the remains that they found in Tennessee recently? Skeleton investigation, remains identified 222 yesterday 25 Crossfield, Tennessee at approximately 7:30 a.m. on Saturday, February 8th, 2025. Cumberland County Sheriff's Department were called to the entrance of Mount Roosevelt Wildlife Management Area after receiving a report of skeleton remains discovered in the vicinity. According to Ben Gibson, medical legal death investigator in Cumberland County, the remains was of Cody Ramsey. Cody Ramsey, also known as Cody Andrew Deering, has been missing from Cumberland County, Tennessee since August 3rd, 2022. So it is a person named Cody Andrew Ramsey, also known as Cody Andrew Deering. So I know you guys kept asking me about, did anyone find anything out? Did anyone find anything out? Well, there it is. Justin, look at the car text to KK I sent you a blown up picture today. Look at the second arrow. Yeah, I mean, I see it and it does look like a face, but I do believe that law enforcement, and I do believe law enforcement when they say it's nothing. I can tell you that the person that ended up being the green or whatever, the person that came out of there has a lot of troubles in their life. Phone in the restaurant on a side by side with the man's phone. What do you mean? Like for instance, comparing phones? Justin, did you see silver found concrete by the creek this weekend? Really? Did you hear anything about the remains by Duck River a couple months ago? I can't recall that the guys fishing found in the pond. Okay. Who was it? Do you know who it was? Yes, that is true, Sarah. Did you hear about the Clue gal getting kicked off YouTube for like 7 days allegedly? Oh, really? She must have got a strike. I guess that's the only thing you can. I think it's the only thing. I don't know. I think you can get your first strike or your second strike. Your first, okay, the first they warn you, then they give you a strike one, and I think that's 7 days. And then I think the second one, it was a TOS violation. Ew. I don't know. We got 1,000 thumbs up. Y'all are amazing. Amazing. This photo, we'll do a chicken party in just a second. TOS is terms of service. Like to get a, I don't know what it was or anything, but to get a TOS, you have to be generally really, really, really bad. That's why I don't watch her. I really, honest to God, don't. Don Sebastian got the black shoes on. That's in the picture. No, Sebastian had New Balance on. Racism? Oh wow. Look at this right here, guys. To me, he just looks different here than he does Sunday when we see him. He looks younger here. What am I missing? I don't know, but it's just weird to me. But the thing is, there's a receipt right here. So, and it does say, I think the 24th or the 23rd, something like that. Maybe it's just us. I don't know. Anyway, let's have a mother chicken party. Edgar, get your bra on.
Katie! Christopher! Katie! Christopher!
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Christopher!
Off. Off.
Suck it now.
Off.
Suck it now.
Off.
Suck it now.
I like to suki. Suki's what I do. I like to suki even when I got the flu.
I think you would ask. I don't remember off the top of my head. I think it's a Sebastian had gotten in trouble. He got caught lying, and I had asked him. I said, "Hey, you got to have a punishment for this." And drive a diesel truck, Chevrolet.
Year.
I don't remember off the top of my head. I think it's a 2021.
I think.
So you're.
I don't remember off the top of my head. I think it's a 2021. I think.
Oh.
Suck it now.
Oh.
Suck it now.
Oh.
Suck it now.
I like to suki. Suki's what I do. I like to suki even when Katie's got in her chew.
You have been promoted.
Got a feeling like
Not possible because that area is not visible in the footage. My ass.
My ass. Speaking, you rang. You rang, mother clicker. Isn't that what you said? Mother clicker.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Bullshit. Oh my God! Look at Chris.
Joe Daugherty wants to watch the videotape.
Is that Chris?
November
So gay.
26th,
Is that Chris?
Mr. McKinney will see back.
And it
To
was
Mr. Proudfoot. To Mr. Proudfoot. To Mr. Proudfoot.
Yes,
Mr.
ma'am.
Proudfoot, what happened?
A bullshit.
Bitch. There's two bitches that be talking shit in this place all the time. Do I? Who? Bitch, me and you.
What did the irritated chicken say?
What? Don't look at me. Did y'all notice I shaved my mullet? I just got the little salt and peppers now. Grew out my beard. That's what I did. Grew out my beard. It's gonna be real sexy for Caitlyn Jenner.
What you fucking da? I don't fucking know. Yarana yastara. Anarana.
Well, this is what I mean when I say I don't know how we gonna get there, but we gonna get there. Hey, yo. Watch out, bro, bust this left, though. Hey, shout out to the driver. He making it happen, though. That man on that bike, like, boy, what's going on? Let me get out of the way.
They can shut their chicken tone, chicken bone, Google Chrome, no home flip phone, disown ice cream cone, garden gnome, student loan, full-blown Indiana Jones, overgrown Flintstone, X and Y chromosome, Fred Zone, Sylvester Stallone, AutoZone, professionally seen silver Patron, head the fuck up, okay? How you doing? Thank you guys so much. That's the chicken bone wrap, mother chicken. We out. Mob, the day you said my ass, and then you go, you could tell you were so frustrated because you're very even. I'm usually even, but I got a little spicy side to me, I guess. And then you said, as for the lights, I lost my mind when you did that. I lost my mind. I said, guys, because you got, they all know, like, we share a lot of the same subscribers. And I told him, I said, guys, Chris just, I was over here cackling, absolutely cackling.
Not possible because that area is not visible in the footage. My ass.
Watching.
As for the lights, we will leave for that everyone to decide on their own.
That'll never get old to me. It'll never get old. It'll never get old. You because he's dealing with whatever his name is at that time. He goes, for the footage, my ass. He looks directly into the camera and he just holds it. And then he goes, as for the lights, and then he goes, he takes a deep breath. He's reading it. Like, I was dead. I was dying. Like, because I knew Chris was frustrated that day. Because it's just these things that these people say for like Edgar and KK that is just not even remotely doable, possible. It's like, let's stay on the timeline, not something people are making up. It's crazy. He is crazy country. He's a good guy. Very good guy. Yeah. Sometimes Seth looking at Tony, I think I actually have that pulled up because I'm going to clip it. This is another one that I was cackling at. Right here. It's in the very beginning of the interview. Watch this. This look.
To what happened today or yesterday in court with Bullhorn Betty, and what are your thoughts about Bullhorn Betty and what she's been doing?
Well, Vinny, first off, thank you for having us tonight. Let me be crystal clear about something. That entire family lied under oath.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, what's this? Hold on. I want to make it slower. 1 second.
Well, Vinny, first off, thank you for having us
That's Seth's. It sounds like a heart monitor or something.
tonight.
That beeping.
Let me be crystal clear about something. That entire family lied under oath. That entire family lied.
Oh God, it hurts. Seth is like, oh my God, don't say Crystal. The interview just kicked off. And he's like, I want to make something crystal clear. I am telling you, if looks could kill right there. That's like, you mother chicken. Yes. All right, guys. Well, thank you all so much. Tomorrow is Monday. Oh God, I don't want it. Tomorrow. Clutch them pearls. Play your reaction, Edgar. Yeah, I play it. I play it in the beginning right here. Oh my God! Look at Chris.
We just got the top report back in, and General Daugherty wants to watch the videotape.
Is that Chris?
October the November 26th. Mr. Peak will stay in touch with Mr. McKinney. We'll see you back on that day, sir. All right. There you go.
Because we were live, and y'all were like, "That's not Chris." That's because I immediately said, "Oh my God!" I kind of sound like Blanche Devereaux and God, I can't think of her name. What's her name that says makes me want a hot dog real bad? What's her name? Love her to. It's on the end of my. Anyway, I'll think of it here in just a second. I sound like a combination of those two. Jennifer Coolidge. Jennifer Coolidge. I was like, oh my God. Look at Chris. Oh my God. Look at Chris. And then I go to my gay self. I'm like, is that Chris? I love Jennifer Coolidge. She is beautiful inside and out. All right, guys. Will he get snacks in prison? It depends. It depends. If mama is in with him, probably not. But, and this is if they were or are involved. But if mama is not, then he'll get snacks. He would be the snack. How about that? He won't be saying homophobic things up in there, will he? No, you won't. All right. All right, guys. Much love to everyone. Yep, Justin's. Oh my God, look at Chris. Chris is like, my ass. Tony's like crystal clear. Can't get enough of those clips. Yeah. They're funny. Some things just tickle you sometimes. It's just funny. Thank you, Mob. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate you. Very, very much. Yeah. He won't be there up in the clink. All right, guys. Much love. Usually, Shar. Usually. Yep. Much love, everyone. God bless each and every one of you. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you all so much for joining me. Justice for Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Justice for Michael Joseph Vaughn. Justice for Summer Moon Utah Wells and all of the missing. Right, Janine. Stay tuned in the Michael Vaughn case. TikTok. That's all I can say. TikTok. Much love. Good night.